Thousands of dock workers are on strike, causing ports across the U.S. to close.
Yeah, in total, 36 ports shutting down, including the Port of Baltimore. Melanie Allenwick is there right now live, and she appears to be telling us since this morning that it's been heating up there, and it hasn't been a pleasant sight for many folks, especially the drivers coming in.
That's right. So for some people, I think it might have been a bit of a surprise. However, this has been in the news that it could be happening for a few weeks now. So you can see the picket lines behind me here. And this is the main entrance to the Port of Baltimore, the Dundalk Terminal. And you'll see they're walking around the picket lines in circles. Now, Baltimore police were here earlier reminding the picketers that they cannot block the entrance to the port. The longshoremen walked off the job at 12:01 a.m. There was confusion and anger as picketers initially tried to stop trucks from entering, and it did turn violent.
I come here for 7 years. I've pulled trash and the debris out of here for the Port of Baltimore, and the officer told me to come back and go in there to get out of my way, and they attacked me and broke the windshield and lacerated my face. Look at it.
Now, we don't know exactly what happened. The union members said the truck hit one of the picketers as they swarmed around it. We did see an ambulance come to assist, and we know that that gentleman did speak with police officers. Again, we'll let the authorities sort out exactly what happened there. Now, 45 members of the International Longshoremen's Association, 45,000 members. That's a big difference in a number, isn't it? They have all been asking for a 77% pay increase over 6 years and a ban on automation at their ports, a threat to their jobs, they say. Now, most retailers stocked up on goods prior to the strike, but if it lasts more than a few weeks, supply chain experts say it's consumers who are going to feel the direct impact of higher prices and product shortages, especially for things like fresh fruit, coffee, and cars. The U.S. Marine Alliance, which represents the ports, said it offered 50% pay increases and an agreement to keep current limits on automation, in addition to increased contributions to the retirement plans. But apparently that was not acceptable to the union members. We don't know what the next steps are in terms of the negotiations. Now, we do want to let you know that West Coast ports do remain open. They are a different union and working under a different contract, and many supply chain leaders have rerouted some of their goods and supplies. But on the East Coast, it's going to have to be a wait-and-see situation as to how directly everyone is impacted. I want to let you know that again, we are going to try to get an interview with one of the local union leaders here as soon as we sign off. And if we get anything from their point of view, we'll be sure to bring it to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mel. Certainly a lot going on out there this morning.
Hey, everyone. Let's dive right into it. There's a storm brewing at our ports, and it's not just about unloading cargo. Dock workers are on strike, just as we gear up for the holiday season. Now you might be thinking, how does this affect me? Well, let's break it down. First off, with this strike, expect major delays in your holiday shopping. Businesses are already scrambling, trying to find alternative shipping methods. Retailers rely heavily on holiday sales, and this disruption could mean fewer gifts under the tree and higher prices at checkout. But the impact goes beyond just holiday shopping. A strike at our ports could send shockwaves through the entire economy. Manufacturing slows down, retail suffers, and consumers like you and me feel the pinch. And guess what? This couldn't come at a worse time for the Biden administration. With the 2024 election around the corner, the vice president is walking a tightrope. On one hand, she's positioned herself as pro-labor, but on the other, she can't afford an economic slowdown. Inflation is already a hot issue, and a prolonged strike could make it worse. This scenario puts Kamala in a tough spot. Her administration needs to balance the demands of labor unions with the need to keep the economy stable. How she handles this could very well influence her election prospects. From a Republican perspective, this is a golden opportunity to highlight the fragility of the current administration's policies. The strike underscores the need for stronger, more resilient supply chains. It's a chance to push for policies that prioritize economic stability and consumer protection. So, while the dock workers' strike might seem like just another labor dispute, its ripple effects could sway the 2024 election. The way this situation is handled will be a critical talking point in the coming months. Stay tuned, keep an eye on the news, and don't forget to shop early this holiday season. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.